Anyway, here's the point. All right, cool. I'll pop out. I got to go to the Weeknd show. I'm at the Weeknd show now. All right, bet. Big Act is in the building. They say Big Act don't be outside. You know, I'm outside on 10 toes. You feel me? I'm on bullshit too. Because, like, I deemed this weekend as the weekend that I'm outside. So, all of this Act don't come outside. No. I'm going to be outside when I want to be outside, and whatever's going to happen is what is going to happen. I pull up to the show. By the way, I talk with the Weeknd. The Weeknd say, yo, Act, come through. He said, I'm going to connect you with my assistant. His assistant texts me. I don't even know how they got my number. She texts me. Hey, Act, how many people you want to come with? Y'all need like 5 tickets, 6 tickets. Just give me some shit, right? So, all right, cool. We got you. Here's your parking pass. Here's this. Here's that. The Weeknd's assistant gave me all the tickets. I'm loving it. Like, I bet. I pull up. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I love security is that when I go out, I want to be drunk. If I'm going out to work, I won't be drunk. Like, if anyone came to my show, my thing was I can't get drunk till I did what I have to do. But if I'm going out to have fun, I want to be drunk. I love drinking alcohol. I'm sorry. I'm like an alkie. So I go out there and I got security with me. I got whatever, my assistant. I'm like, everybody's going to handle whatever. I'm chilling. I'm up in the spot. I'm like, yo, could you go get some drinks? We need some drinks in there. Because I showed up early. I wanted to see Cardi. I showed up super early. I bet. Now, before the show starts, this is why everybody's running up. They're like, oh, shit's Act. Let's take a picture. All right, cool. All right, cool. All of a sudden, I'm chilling and I'm drinking. I'm looking around. I'm like, damn, this is a fucking stadium. God damn, this shit's big. I see the buffest niggas in history. It's like America's Strongest Man. These niggas look swole. It's about like 15 of them. I'm not looking at that or really worried about that because I'm really looking for like actual people who might not like me. My main ops, quote unquote. If you don't know, the same section I was in the night before, Meek was in. I didn't ask the Weeknd's team, yo, who's going to be there? Sometimes people do that. Be like, yo, who's going to be there that you could be like, oh, okay, I'm going to just not go. I just told him what day I was going to go. So Meek was in the same section as me before. Again, I don't think me and Meek's issues is like, but you never know. A nigga might be like, yo, when I see this, you never know, okay? I think me and Meek Mills are friends. Give me a hug, Meek. I love Philly. Come on, give me a hug. So I'm like, all right, you know, I came a little light. I didn't know how much women love Weeknd. Every chick that I knew, they're like, oh, we got to go. Thank you. Let's bring us. I was like, cool. So instead of bringing more security, I brought some chicks. I know the story's long, but I got to give you the full version. I pop out. So I'm there. I'm drinking. I'm like, all right, this is good. I see about 10 security. No, it was like 10 to 15. It looks like the entire offensive line for the the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line is trash. Let's say the motherfucking Philadelphia Eagles. I see them all walking. And you know when niggas got so much muscle, like they can't even walk normal? It's like they're walking like that buff nigga on Fantastic Four. I'm still chilling. I'm like, shouting out to the fans. They're like, oh my God. Act, you're on control on Cardi. It's okay. What's up with you? Let's take a picture. It's all good. All of a sudden, I see a blockade. Like, it's like they're blocking the sunlight. These cyborg ass niggas. They pop up on Big Act. I don't know what's going on. But I guess they're approaching me. So my security was, you know, I love my security. He's like, yo, what's up? What's up with y'all niggas? Now, I'm still not realizing what's going on. It's popping. It's 10 of them, or it's really 10 to 50. They start moving my security out the way. Like, hold up, nigga. We got to get to this nigga. So I'm like, I'm over here. I'm still drinking. What we talking about right now? My security's, he's not budging, which I got to give him credit for because it was definitely one versus like whatever. My other man's who was there, he's just like sitting back like, all right, if it gets there, I got you, but these niggas is big. This nigga skinny. And the girls are like, what's going on? When does Cardi come out? Never go nowhere with women when you are like me. This is why I like going out with women. Because women, like, they don't even know what's going on. What's going on? When does Cardi come out? Okay. My security and their security pushing back and forth. So I say to them, hey, no, I'm trying to tell my security, I'm like, yo, this not no shit where they trying to like, I can't believe they're trying to do something to me, number one, because the Weeknd invited me. It's the Weeknd's concert. Number two, I'm like, the mere fact that they're just trying to get to me and have you out the way, and the way how the demeanor is, I'm like, they're trying to say something to me or ask a question. I don't know what it is. So I'm telling my security, I said, chill. But my security's on some, yo, y'all niggas not getting in front of that. What the fuck you niggas doing? I'm like, nah, trust. There's this one security guard. So he pops up in front of me. I'm like, what's popping? He says to me, what did he say to me? It was like the crazy, he said, yo, bro, why the fuck did you post the Weeknd's address online? And I'm like, what are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? He's like, yo, now, in the moment I understood none of this. By the way, the only two things that came to my mind at the moment, I'm like, well, at times when niggas buy a new house, we might post and show the house, right? Like, yo, this is a big purchase. It's in realestate.com anyway. It's a big purchase. But that's not what I'm getting. They're like, yo, why'd you do that? I'm like, so I'm looking, I'm like, yo, nigga, what are you talking about? So I'm talking to security. The other niggas around, they're not really doing nothing. So the dude is shouting, yo, why'd you post his address? I'm like, so then I say to the dude, I said, brother, you do know who the fuck invited me to the concert, right? And he says, who? Now, I think that was a rhetorical question because if the section I'm in is the Weeknd section, it's nobody else section. It's the Weeknd section. It's not Cardi gets a section, Weeknd gets a section. So anybody in the Weeknd section, the Weeknd invited. So anyway, I'm like, you know who invited me here, right? He says, who? And I'm like, nigga, the Weeknd. And then, like, they kind of like de-escalate, but like I could tell they're like kind of still upset. And I'm like, why the fuck is they upset? Why do they keep talking about the address? Chat, it took me like a day later. Matter of fact, I do got a picture of it. I got a picture. You want to see the picture of it, chat? I got a picture. This is the picture. Oh, man. This is the picture right here, chat. I got to show y'all. Now, let me go a little bit ahead and before. So I think what they were talking about, their house got shot up. So Cash's house got shot up. Does anybody remember this? The Weeknd manager house shot up. It was right before the Drake beef. And this is why I realized, I don't know why they blamed it on me, but the security guard, so it's the same security guards. Like, they're running a team. The security guard that got shot outside the Weeknd's co-manager's house. You get what I'm saying? So the security guard was with them. So I see why they're so, like, they're trying to ask me. I don't know if they think they're blaming it on me, but I'm like, man, stop. I'm looking at them like, nigga, y'all know who exactly. Y'all know. Listen, if you know, you know. Y'all know who behind that. I don't know why y'all stepping to me. But I guess it was like, yo, well, you posted the thing. And honestly, just to be very clear, and I know, as I'm telling the story, people are going to make it something else. The Weeknd nor Cash had no idea about this. Like, no idea about this. This is just a security team that works full time for them. Something happened. One of their guys got shot, and they're probably still reeling, trying to figure out, we got to hold somebody accountable. So they pulling up on me like, bro, like, we felt you gave out the address, which that didn't happen, right? Like, why the fuck am I posting the Weeknd's address, right? Yeah. So this was the event. Security guard was shot. Chat, I'm not gonna get too much into this, but if you know, you know. They transported the guy. I think the guy survived, which is good. Okay. I think there was video of this. I think there was video. Here we go. No, there's actual video, though.
Security guard has been wounded outside of a music executive's home.
Gigi Graciette is live there with all the details. Gigi.
And the man, we're told, is fighting for his life. He's in his early 30s in critical condition and at last check was in surgery. You are looking live at this private road here in Encino. LAPD and their investigators still here. Take a look at this video just shot for you. You can see police officers around a guard shack, and that is where it is believed that security guard was shot multiple times around 2:30 this morning. 911 receiving many calls from people who said they heard 3 to 4 gunshots, and it's possible the victim was alert and conscious and managed to call 911 himself, telling police that he had just been shot here at the home. The suspects, 3 men, all reportedly armed with guns, wearing hoodies, took off running right after the shooting. Now, the multi-million-dollar home belongs to Amir Ismailian, better known as Cash XO, who together with recording artist The Weeknd founded XO Records and has made quite a name for himself in the music.
Now I don't know what happened over there, bro. I don't know. Listen, I get it. So I connected all these dots afterwards. Whatever y'all want to put on it or whatever, it's not on me. But I realized quickly that's the energy the security team started going off of. I'll tell you what happened afterwards. Do I have the picture? I think I have the picture. I'm gonna try to get the picture. Give me a second. Bring the picture. So there's a whole picture and video. Is it this? This might be it. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Just to show you, chat, look at this. This is a big act. Look at all these niggas around me. So, yo, I didn't even know. So this was a guy. I think I was talking to this guy, and he's asking me. He has like one eye or something like that. Like he has just like a serious like Tracy McGrady thing going on. My bad. No diss to you, bro. But he was just like, yo, bro, why'd you post the address? My security's in the mix for them, arguing with them. It's whatever. Again, I'm saying this like, bro. I'm in hip hop. Yo, niggas get killed in this shit. I don't give 2 fucks. Like, so I'm not one. Hip hop is a real contact sport. Like, these security guards, not only like somebody got shot, obviously I get whatever, but they work for somebody who don't like other people. Like, bro, like I get it. So like me, you know, I deal with everything with a smile. So anyway, this is me and the dude talking. A fan sent this to me. It's me and the dude talking. I'm like, oh, nigga, like, you know who invited me here, right? By the way, for anybody who's like, I got backed up to the court, no, I was over here already because I was fans were coming up this side and I was taking pictures. So this is a riser. Fans are coming up here, like to this side, and I'm taking pictures. And then there's a whole wide open space over here. So all the security come in, they fucking surround the shit out of me. And I'm like, all right, what's up? What are we doing? But anyway, good times. Nothing happened. There's them my security a little pushing. There's no punches. There's nothing crazy. And I'm saying that, yo, I stood there, I talked to the nigga, I said, bro, like, cause he said, why you post his address? I said, nigga, what are you talking about? And I told him, I said, nigga, if I don't cognizantly know that we posted the Weeknd's address ever, but if we ever did, it's cause we're a media outlet, nigga. Like, if he's beefing or XO is beefing with another team, just like when Kanye posted Drake's address, yeah, I guess posted Drake's address because Kanye posted it. We post what rappers post. So it's like, y'all niggas got to go show up and go holler at the niggas who did that. Y'all can't show up and holler at me. But if y'all want to show up and holler at me, I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, they just came over there. Like, to me, I thought it was a lot of like, you know, I see why niggas in the gym just to be like, yo, why you did this? And I'm like, nigga, you know. So I said to him, I'm like, yo, nigga, you know who invited me here, right? Like, nigga, I'm in the Weeknd section. Like, y'all niggas would not be able to get to me if I wasn't in the Weeknd section. I'm in the Weeknd section. Who you think invited me? They chilled out, whatever. I'm laughing the whole time, low key. I try to dap this nigga up right here. I think this is this nigga. I try to dap him. I'm like, yo, nigga, because he started fucking. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, nigga, do you need proof the Weeknd like invited me here, nigga? Like, what's up with you? Because apparently the venue security, MetLife, they just fell back. They didn't give two fucks. They was just like, that's the Weeknd's team. They're the head security. We're just gonna chill. So anyway, they fell back, and I'm like, nigga, we good? So I'm trying to dap them up. The nigga looks at me, just looks at me and walks off, and I'm like, bruv, why you mad at me? It ain't me that did that shit. Obviously, I know somebody got shot or whatever. Bruv, you gotta go holler at the niggas who did the, come on, y'all, we all know what happened. So anyway, that happened. Beyond that, it was really good vibes though. Cash XO came over, which is Cash's house. And this is why I know it had, for anybody who thought, yo, you got lined. No, I didn't. Bro, Cash came over both nights, hollered at me. Y'all can see it on my story. I was drunk. Oh, never mind. Damn. Oh, my stories went away already? Fuck. Wait, didn't somebody post it? Okay, anyway. Me and Cash was chopping it up. Yo, Cash came over, showed me mad love. He was just like, Ak, yo, what up, yo? Everything cool? I'm like, of course, everything cool. I'm like, I'm in this bitch. Shout out to my man Hawk. He's my guy right here. I think his name is Hark Marley. He's an EXO dude. You know what I mean? He brought me some Don Julio. He was cool and whatever. That's my guy. He a chat nigga, low key. He followed the streams, from what I've heard. My boy followed the streams. So just to let y'all know, I don't want nobody to take this and say the Weeknd try to do nothing or like anything with EXO. Bro, I get it. Some niggas shot y'all security. Y'all are a security team. Y'all been probably trying to figure out who it's from, even though I think y'all do know who it's from, but whatever. Y'all think that maybe my posting encouraged that because that's how a security's going to think. Like, yo, how niggas even know where so-and-so live? Maybe that's how they look at it. So they came over. They said, what up? They fell back after that. Cash, me and Cash, we locked in 2 nights after. And I doubled back the second night. So that happened the first night. I doubled back the second night. I had to. Like, I just had to. I had to as a man. Yeah, and everything was cool. Ran to Trav, ran to Slow from Slow Bucks, ran into who else? Pressa was up in the building. A lot of real niggas was up in the building. And I had an amazing time watching The Weeknd and watching Cardi. It was beautiful. I love their concert. If you guys haven't seen it, I recommend you go see it. It was good. Okay? Somebody said, you're a dummy. You got lined up. Someone invited you somewhere. Come on, man. No, it's not, bro. Like, y'all are crazy. Anyway. So, it was a good time. Very good concert, and I love it. Not gonna lie to you. And by the way, salute to that security team. I have empathy. I have empathy for what you guys, deal with. And if someone was shot on your team for whatever beef, I understand too. I ain't gonna lie. I would have that type of energy as well. But shout out to Cash. Here's the thing too. I do business with EXO. I do like good business with them, So I love them. All right. Anyway, just to give y'all the update, and also when the fans sent me the video, I gotta get the video from them because I couldn't screen record the shit. It doesn't look crazy at all. Like they literally, basically we're just chilling. I'm leaning up against the thing. They walk over. We talk for like maybe 20 seconds and then they walk away. But the internet. You got to beat the internet to the punch before some weird nigga come like, yo, here's this. Anyway, it's a good clip. All right. So that happens. Should I do I want to do the sexy red and Ray J shit. Somebody said, do you think artists like you? Stop trusting these artists. Sir, I don't think no artists like me. I think artists need me. The day I think I'm not Big Act no more, I stop dealing with a lot of this shit. I move and operate the way I move because I look at it like this, respectfully. I don't think EXO wants to have one of their guys put hands on me. I don't think it's good for business. I don't think it is. I think they're businessmen. So never confuse me, how I move, for how I think people like me. I move the way I move because I know niggas need me. That's why I stand in this industry and I make sure they need me. The moment I think they don't need me or they want to make an enemy of me, I will fall back from a lot of things. A lot of things is leverage. Trust me. Just remember that. In a lot of situations, it's not about what you could do or what you could react to. It's about smart people to say, because let's say it went bad. The Weeknd security team started fighting with me or whatever. You know we beefing for life, right? So now my entire goal till I'm dropped in a casket is to take down. This is how I carry shit. So I think it was a great, like, yo, bro, like, why'd you post that? That's cool. But actual fisticuffs and shit like that, my nigga, I would be on here giving a master class daily, my nigga. I would be on here giving a master class daily. That's not what I think. Again, my importance to this game has never been friendship. I'm not that cool, that funny, that interesting. I make myself somebody who people say, we've watched him and him go against him. Let's make this guy our ally, not our enemy. The day I feel like it's advantageous for them to make me their enemy, and they mean anybody, I'm done. Because I'm not cool with people in this game like that. Even Drake. Drake knows at this damn point, yo, you need that. With all due respect, I love Drake, but he knows it. Chat, I know y'all think y'all smarter than me. It's the reason I'm me. I assess all these situations. I know where I have the game, and the moment I lose a hold of that, you'll see me fade into reality. Just remember that. I hope that didn't go over your head. Anyway, so we're gonna hop into the Diddy and Cassie case. Why did I say Diddy and Cassie? Because we went long. We're actually at 1 hour and 30 minutes. Holy. By the way, I told the same story already on Kick. So I did stream on Saturday. Not Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I streamed on Saturday. Okay? All right. Let's get into it. Yo, chat, in the music industry, no one is really friends. Remember that. The day Big Act, when I say Big Act, it don't hit the same, it's the day you're expendable. Heard me? Bobby says, when Drake and Party dropped, you did no promo and didn't stream for a week. No Kia went #1. What do you mean Drake needs you? Sir, stop asking stupid questions. I set the narrative for the entire rap game. If I had flipped against Drake while he was in a battle with Kendrick, he would, we're not saying he's not a phenomenal artist, but he would have to come back fighting way more than he has to fight back now. That's all I'm saying, sir. If you can't understand that point, you're too stupid. You're too stupid. You're too stupid. When I say Drake don't need me to sell a ticket. He don't even sell an album. But if you don't think Drake says, like, the biggest media nigga is my biggest fan, and that helps me out, you're an idiot. We don't need to talk to you. You can take your donation back. You got to be able to use your fucking brain. Do you think that Drake is like, oh no, I just love Act? What the fuck? You know how many years Drake didn't acknowledge me, nigga? The fuck? These days is because we're the only niggas who's rocking with him. And it's facts. But we the biggest, so it's all good. So we play it accordingly. That's just how it is. What do y'all think? You think I'm stupid? The facts is these days, if y'all seen us do it to the biggest. If we run a narrative on anybody, it's donezo. There's never been one that came back. There's business people that says, you don't make an unnecessary enemy. that guy you should want to have as your friend. And if he wants to be your friend already, keep him as your friend. So when y'all say, I'm like, yeah, Drake my bro, we talk. But if I'm not Akademiks, do I think we talk? Are you fucking stupid? Did you think that Drake likes me? Like, I'm just like this funny guy he likes? No. I built this. And I built this for moments like this. I built this that if I pop out somewhere and niggas want to make that choice, we could play it a very different way. You get a moment, but I get millions from you. Don't you worry, one way or the other. Some people ain't that smart about it, so I'll let that rock. Okay, I'm a little lit today. We got to get into this Diddy and Cassie case. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've been off a bender. Somebody says, Miss B says, get to the Diddy shit, man. Somebody give, somebody give Miss B some baby oil in the chat. She wants to get to it. It's all good. And chat, by the way, we're not dissing Drake. What I'm trying to say is that, like, we understand our value. You know, a lot of times y'all say this stupid shit like, Ak is he's like a side chick. He just gets abused by Drake or whoever. Be like, Drake doesn't want to. My nigga, this is business. There's millions of dollars constantly at stake. We're the only exclusive outlet that has a ear to him or a line to him. It values something for us. It values something for him. We're one of the biggest outlets when it comes to narrative. It works for both of us. We're not saying that I love his music. He says and he fucks with what I do. But without those main stakes in there, like, what do you think this is? Do you think this is all friends? No. Same with the week. Right when this, I told y'all this. Right when this whole battle, nigga, I was on Joe Budden podcast when he DM'd me. The battle was just about to start. This is another reason I knew EXO don't like OVO. The Weeknd DM'd me for the first time ever. And he said, it's moments like this I wish you and Joe were still doing Everyday Struggle. Nigga, I know what that means now. Nigga, now it means, we finna turn this nigga's TV off. We need y'all niggas to narrate the shit. And the biggest battle happened in history, which we didn't have to do Everyday Struggle, but I constantly told Joe, we did Everyday Struggle. You did over there with your podcast. I did it on stream. Just remember that, chat. You're only as important as what people think that people will cross you or violate you if they feel you have no value. Keep your value up, and they're still going to cross you. But it'll be a lot less of them, especially when you think business-wise. Trust. Put like this. Let me ask y'all a question. You think if I hit up Kendrick team, I can't get tickets? Be honest. You think I can't get tickets? It's not that serious, my nigga. If anything, they're going to see the business play. Oh, shit, maybe Ak's trying to fuck with us. Ak want to be with us. Ak might be not fucking with that guy who we're trying to, in the overall picture, okay, let's give him that. Bring him here, give him a TDE shirt, give him the best shit, have him like dap it up with so-and-so on camera. It's going to make the other nigga, this is chess. Are y'all stupid? The funny thing is when I hear people break down me and what I do, I'm like, how come y'all think y'all smarter than me, but y'all ain't me? What I say and what I do is two different things. If y'all think y'all playing 3D chess. Anyway. Back to this thing. So day 19. Holy shit. Day 19 on the Diddy trial. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay. So here's where we're at, people. Here's where we're at. Jane Doe is still on direct. Now there's a few issues. Going on. There's anonymity issues, but I personally believe that it's impossible for people to remain anonymous despite in this high profile of a case. I've heard a few people suggest that Akademiks might be that, you know, and this is the warning I heard, that if I do potentially show up to this trial, that the judge might actually bring me before the court because I've spoken about some of the identities of some people who are anonymous or was supposed to be anonymous. Now, I'm not in that court, okay? And how I choose to conduct my stream is how I choose to conduct my stream via the First Amendment. And by the way, truth be told, we got lawyer money. If it takes that, we're not switching nothing up. We'll get a lawyer. We'll fight whatever. It's cool. There's anonymity issues. I just think it's impossible for you to really be a Jane Doe or a Mia without people figuring out who you are. We've told you guys, Mia is Sarah Schnecker. We've told you guys, Jane Doe is Daphne Joyce, 50 Cent baby mom. Now, who's more easier for them to hold accountable for maybe doxing these anonymous people are the people who are people who showed up to court. Again, I was told that the judge is interested in hearing what I've had to say about the trial because they feel the chat is too strong and that you guys figured out what's going on. If that is the case, we will, you know, and if they show up, my address is on Google, just like every troll that shows up here, like every rapper who threatens me. This is not a private, this is not nobody knows where Ak is at. Y'all know exactly where I'm at. So the judge could also send a subpoena over here, could send a federal agent, and if a federal agent gives me a subpoena that I got to show up to court to speak about why I have spoken about the people that were supposed to be anonymous and link them to people who, both of these people, or at least one of them, public figures, will show up with a lawyer and our chat nigga, you know, I need a chat nigga suit for that. We'll do it. I don't think that's likely to happen, but if it does happen, fuck it, right? So this is day 19. That's one of the big issues, right? So it says there's issues on anonymity, okay? Now, there's a few people in court. There's someone named Tisa Tells. While she was getting at someone else, she damn near doxed someone else. She doxed somebody in a trial. So they're going through these things. The reason why it does matter, chat, is that, say Jane Doe, when she goes home and now it's on all the blogs, yo, that's 50 Cent baby mama. The bullying, the harassment, all the things that come with why she wanted to be Jane Doe, she might change her statements, okay? That would, in fact, interfere with the court proceedings, and it could get a little bit sticky. So I do understand it all. Let's get into it. So the jurors, before the jurors come in, the judge says I have a defense motion to dismiss, but the government has said they will respond today. So I don't have anything from them yet, so we'll address it tomorrow. So the defense is submitting a motion to dismiss. Now, from what I heard and what I have seen, Diddy's team wants to submit this motion to dismiss because of one thing. They're saying Bongolin, okay, or Banna, her story that she told on the stand that Diddy dangled her from a balcony is all cap. They said they have proof of this. They said they provided proof. They said basically this is a witness who perjured herself and perjures herself by this. Remember when they went up on cross or actually recross, and they said to Banna or Bungalong, well, you said he did these things to you on that date, right? However, according to his performance record, he performed at a show in Prudential Center, which is in New York, New Jersey, on the same date. Where's your apartment listed at? She said, well, it happened in Cassie's apartment. Where's Cassie's apartment? Los Angeles. They said, you're clearly lying. If not about the events, definitely about the date. That date in question, he was across the country. He couldn't have choked you out and dangles you over the balcony. He couldn't have done that, sir. Actually, ma'am, because she's a woman. That is something that would be potentially a perjury item of interest. That means this person has lied or knowingly lied. Now, a lot of times when they prep these witnesses, they tell the witness, if you don't remember the date, just say, I don't recall, or say about, don't say definitives. This person said a definitive. So that's why Diddy's team is saying, we've caught this person a lie. How the hell did he dangle over a balcony when he was performing on the other side of the country? The jury's tainted. We need a mistrial. Or actually, we need a dismissal. I don't believe they'll get either. But it's important that they file it because later on, this is going to be a source of not only, it's a source of appeal if Diddy is found guilty. Okay. So it says also they're talking about if Dr. Hughes can be recalled. They have realized there are certain things in Dr. Hughes' testimony that is also potentially perjurious. I probably made up that word. Here we go. So now they're discussing pseudonyms. What should they call these people who cannot be called by their name? Jane Doe's, so Jane Doe was supposed to, her lawyer, 50 Cent baby mama, was supposed to snitch and say all the people who have identified her that might be publishers, but publishers meaning media outlets, okay, that are in court. They did not put anything on the docket till then. And again, Inner City Press has been saying we've never doxed this woman. Again, because, us, the Academy, me, we're not in court, necessarily wouldn't be subject to that, but they could bring it up as a special item, which supposedly someone told me they did. Regardless if they did, there's no motherfucking U.S. Marshal or HSI agent trying to serve me outside my gate, okay? Because they would have. So 9:18, they brought the jury in. Okay, this is all rise. Jane, you're still under oath. Comey says, good morning, Jane. Now let me stop right there, and we got to bring up 50 Cent. 50 Cent has deleted anything he said about his baby moms, and he's put up these innocuous posts that said no caption needed. Why I think this? What do you think this meant, Chad? Said no caption needed. Now keep in mind, Jane Doe, who we think is Daphne Joy, admitted that Diddy would bring in several men, sometimes 3, 4, 5, all type of men to fuck her back to back to back. She had to suck penis for hours on end. She couldn't stop until she made the male performer come. And by the way, I do want to say, I got to bring DJ Vlad in as well. DJ Vlad, who's now interviewing The Punisher, reveals something, and you guys can go check out DJ Vlad's interview, people. You got to go check it out. You got to go check it out. And by the way, is this a new Roger Bonds joint? Ooh, so maybe if Roger Bonds was going to take a stand, he wouldn't do an interview before he took the stand, because that could be something they could use it. Like, they would tell you, like, if you're about to take the stand, don't do an interview until after, right? Here we go. Vlad is now interviewing. By the way, Lord Jamar went back. Holy. Vlad is now interviewing The Punisher. Remember, Cameron did an amazing interview with The Punisher? But here's what Vlad gonna get some extra out of you. Pause. He says, in my new interview with male escort The Punisher, he said every time he would have freak-offs with Cassie and Diddy, he was required to pull out and bust on her stomach. So he would nut all over her stomach. By the way, if I think Diddy's a type of freak, I think he is, he might have required these men to eat a certain diet that the nut could be of certain consistency. I know, TMI, but he's a nut connoisseur. He says Cassie, after she got nut on her stomach, would jump up and run to the other room and bring the live sperm to Sean P. Diddy Combs. He said she would be holding the sperm like, oh my God, I can't let it spill. So she would be holding the sperm on her stomach. And according to him, he said, I can't have this liquid gold. They were calling the semen, chat, the semen, the nut, liquid gold. He couldn't have it spill anywhere. He said when he saw Cassie take the stand and finally gave him some insight on what happened when the semen was transported to the other room, he said he was relieved, chat. Guess why he was relieved? He was relieved. He said he was relieved that Diddy was rubbing it on his nipples. You know why he's relieved? He always assumed Diddy was eating the shit. Holy shit. Holy. He thought Diddy was eating his semen. Never knew. Diddy just wanted to get moisturized by it. Rub it on his areolas. That's it. He thought Diddy was feasting on his semen. Chevy B, I see you in the chat. This is getting a little crazy. This is why we need Vlad. Vlad gonna get to some shit that nobody got to. What? Broom, you better not click off this fucking tab talking about back to first take. Come back here, fool. You know what this is. This the freak off trial. You gonna hear some shit that gonna make it hard for you to smile in the future. Don't click off my stream, boy. You know what you signed up for when y'all said, act now, you gotta stream every day for the trial. You know what we gonna talk about? So the escort, woo, after 10 years, remember he used to fuck her back in 2012 or between 2012 and 2016. After 10 years of it fucking with him, he probably was fucking with him every time he saw a Diddy commercial, every time he was sopping up that Ciroc or that DeLeon, or he had Meek Mill in the pool or something. He probably thought, this nigga Diddy was gargling my semen. How was that part of the plot? He finally was able to breathe and realize Diddy was not drinking your semen, homie. He was moisturizing himself with your semen. Come on now. Come on. Don't think that highly of yourself. He wasn't swallowing your semen. He just used to, exfoliate with the shit. That's it. Somebody said that's some nutty buddy love. Ronald, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. Marcus, stop lying. Me and Meek are friends. You better stop. Don't gaslight me and Meek now. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chad. I'll give you a little tidbit. When I heard Meek was at the concert the day before and I was going the day after, I was trying to wear the same outfit as Meek. I ain't trying to lie to you. That would have been a good meme, right? Me and Meek, same outfit. We just take a picture? Okay, let me stop. All right. I know somebody here like, yo, act. When Meek whips your ass, nigga, we ain't gonna feel bad at all. You deserved it. You deserve it, daddy. You deserve it. You deserve it, dad. No, I'm playing. I'm stopping. I told you I'm done with the pettiness. I already told Nick that's my man's. Let's get back to we on track. 50 posted again. Okay, he talking about some film shit. I think 50 tuning in. Here we go. So now Jane Doe is back on the stand. Now here's the thing, and I've heard from some litigators I've spoken to. I want to get Bradford Cohen on here back soon. Essentially, They don't like when a main key witness has to go till the next week. Let me tell you why. As much as the judge says, okay, we're dismissing for the weekend, jury, don't consume nothing, witness on the stand, don't consume anything, you know she got offline and everybody's talking about what she said, right? You know it's impossible. It's impossible for people not to say to her, like, damn, yo, why are you even testifying? Yo, 50 your baby daddy, you making him look crazy. Damn, yo, you making your son, like, you making yourself look crazy right now. Like, yo, why are you saying all this? So she might bring down the level of detail a bit. She might bring down the level of detail. The prosecutors had her wide open, Chad. They had her wide open on Friday. All pun intended, wide open. She was ready to tell everything. She was talking about, she said, yeah, that's when the third nigga came in. I asked Diddy, could he wear a condom? Diddy walked away with disgust after he threw the fucking, Diddy was giving them Lifestyles condoms. Oh my God. Diddy ain't shit. So keep this in mind. If you see a change in demeanor, she had 2 days to think about this. And now she's not on the stand. People may have said something to her like, yo, why don't you go in there and fake him out? Like, why are you on there like, yo, everybody knows you. That's nothing to. That's what's probably happening. Yo, I know you thought you was protected, but everybody knows you. You sure you want to say all this shit? So maybe she clams up a bit. Boxing fan, thank you for the 2. Somebody said, come over here, don't sound so tough anymore. Chat, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. Okay, here we go. Comey, which, by the way, if you don't know, is the lead prosecutor, Maureen Comey. She is the lead assistant DA, or not DA, AUSA, I'm sorry. It's assistant U.S. attorney. This is, they've kind of like almost billed it as her case. The second in command is Emily Johnson. So she's the LeBron of the prosecution team. She's taking Jane Doe. Good morning, Jane. Daphne says, good morning, Comey. AUSA says, can we publish this photo for the jury, but not for the screen in the public gallery? So who is this? That's Sean's security. So what about this? That's Sean's deputy butler. Deputy butler? How many butlers that nigga had? Who did you call ATL? Jane says, the entertainer Sly, because he lived in Atlanta. Remember, Sly, I can't pull his picture up, but Sly is he's a sex worker that's also an adult entertainer. So he does porn. So if you look up Sly Williams, not tell you how to go look up porn, but that would be the guy, okay? AUSA says, your message to Sean, what was this about? She says, that was my trip to New York in 2023. He wrote, send me some shit of you being bad. Oh, shit. Diddy's a freak. Oh, my God. Yo, you could tell Diddy was an old head. This is 2023. He was talking like he was in songs. Act bad, act bad. This is how Diddy was hitting him with. Right here.
If you look
hold on.
good.
Wait, hold on.
Act bad, act bad, act bad, act bad, act bad.
Diddy was texting the chicks like he was making music at the time. The song was dropped in 2023. Chat, I'm not lying. This shit makes sense. Send me a video of you acting bad. Oh, my God. Yo, Diddy freaking cannot be understood, bro. Jane says, then Sean says, I got the phones. So Diddy's saying he got the phones. He said, just send me what I don't have. So I guess it was understood, and I'm trying to break this down for y'all, that Diddy was recording these sexual escapades, and maybe he had a collection of phones he used to put them on. So Diddy's saying, I need some new video from you of you acting bad. Not the ones I got. Give me some shit that I don't got. So I don't know if this is a direction to say she should go fuck. I don't think he would direct her to fuck somebody outside of his presence, but maybe he wanted like a sexy video of hers. Let's see. He said, don't say no to me, please. Okay. AUSA says, what did you write? Jane says, I wrote, you're traveling with our phone? So I guess that was their freak off documentation phone. AUSA says, you mean not Sean 2 main phones? Jane says, yes. So I guess Diddy had 2 main phones. Nobody had access. Well, his assistants has access, but it's for business. They're doing business over there. They're doing business. Great. Diddy had a free call phone. Chat. I got to put that in my notes. I need a free call phone. I never see. That's some good shit. You need a free call phone. Need free call phone. I thought Diddy was using his regular phone. Holy. He had a free call phone. He said that was our phone. Remember? He said his assistants had access to his 2 main phones. Here we go. Jane says, I wrote, are you using this to get your dick hard for somebody else? Because she knows how Diddy get down. Diddy would be in bed with one woman while watching porn of another woman. And also, Diddy, remember she had said one time, let's have a hotel night with us watching our videos. So she's been with Diddy when Diddy's trying. Yo, Diddy must got the worst erectile dysfunction in the world because, nigga, it looked like he only get hard when he see another man. It's just crazy. Either he's straight gay, well, that's an oxymoron. He's gay, or it's starting to feel like he can't get a boner until he gets stimulated in an odd way. So she's asking, do you need this video of a man fucking me, pause, that you could get your dick hard for another bitch? Comey says, and he said you. So Diddy says, nah. Hell no. I'm trying to get my dick hard for you. What did you say? She said, I wrote, I'm not coming to New York City. You just want me for a hotel binge. My boy was on a bender. My boy Diddy was on a bender. Yep. She could tell, nigga, you just trying to have some freaky nights. I'm good. AUSA says, well, why did you say that? Because I just seen a podcast. What was the podcast about? By the way, chat, if I'm screaming, I'm a little excited right now. Not for the freak offs. I'm a little drunk. I took about shots of rumble, shots of kick. I took some shots. I got to calm it down. I'm going to get some coffee upstairs. I'll be able to talk in a normal voice. But if I'm blowing out your eardrum, pause, no Diddy, tell me I'll turn my voice down. Tell me I'll turn my voice down a little bit. So when did the podcast air? A month after he say he take me on that yacht trip. Chat, we know what this is. Diddy 48 hours. Hold on. I think this was a Carisha Please join. Diddy 48 hours sex. We know what he talking about. Here we go, chat. I think he said that. Chat, which podcast? Somebody tell me. Somebody in the chat tell me what podcast did Diddy admit he fucked for 48 hours straight. I think that was with Young Miami. Young Miami, I think that happened with. Am I lying? What's the name of the podcast, chat? I'm reading the chat. Shakti, you say you never see me off some lick? It's all good. We chilling. I love you. Somebody said, dude, it's 11:30. I started drinking at 8. What do you mean? We got 20,000 people up in here. We cooling right now. It's the Young Miami podcast. What podcast is it? Mr. Chronicles TV thing for the 2. Freak Mill was like, Diddy, get up! Leave Meek Mill alone. I'm about to start getting on y'all ass. That's my friend. And when me and Meek Mill see each other, we're going to wear matching outfits. We're going to have a good time. We're going to do chest bumps. It's on Carisha, please. Let's go to Twitter. Twitter, you can search it easier because of the search terms, right? Here we go. Diddy, 48 hours, Young Miami. We're going to find the clip, chat. We're going to find the clip. Here we go. Cause somebody get me the clip of Diddy admitting that he was slanging cock for 48 hours straight. Chat, what honey pack does that? Y'all gotta tell me. What's the brand? What's the link? I need to order it. 48 hours? Holy. That's a different type of level. Remember what?
Around that moment, what would you say is the biggest misconception around your, relationship with Diddy?
There are people who think that I'm like a side chick and he just do whatever he want and I'm
Yo, chat. When I'm wrong, they put it on the main screen. Was I right about this?
just heads over heels. No, it go both ways. It ain't nothing one-sided over here.
Come on now. City Girls is always
Hello,
up one.
thank you.
And so what would you say, from even centered around that moment, what would you say is the biggest misconception around your, relationship with Diddy?
There are people who think that I'm like a side chick and he just do whatever he want and I'm just heads over.
Could anybody? We need that. We need that. Somebody said I need that pink horse. Shout out to Kim, man. Shout out to Kim. Chat. Could we get? We need that episode. We need that episode. We like to pull context to everything. Okay. We need to pull context to everything. Okay. Chat. Does anybody remember that episode? I remember it. When she's like, he doesn't stop. Young Miami, Diddy, doesn't stop. She says he has a lot of energy. And she was alluding to the fact that Diddy would be fucking her for hours on end. Young Miami, Diddy. Maybe she said Energizer Bunny. Energizer. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Shit, give me a second. I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now. All right, let me bring this up here. That's when... Tell me what to search. Please, tell me what to search. Breakfast Club, City Girls? Yeah, but okay, you gotta give me a timestamp. Yeah, just give me a timestamp, chat. 11:29, you're lying. Breakfast Club, City Girls. It's on the Carisha Please podcast. Yo, and I remember she said, yeah, you don't stop. Carisha Please. Search Carisha Please and Diddy. This is it.
You back in your bag.
I'm back in my
Is
bag.
it this?
Bad. So I'm gonna call you Love for this question.
Okay. Call me love.
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 Do you like making love or fucking?
Making love.
Bumbo clot dog. This is eerie watching this now.
I don't like
Chat, y'all get to vote. I need a quick poll. Are we doing another shot liquor or should I get the coffee?
to be fighting and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely more sensual.
You don't like quickies and all that.
Nah.
You like to make love.
I like.
I wonder what's, yo, chat, if a nigga fucking for 48 hours, I wonder what the fuck he call a quickie. It's like, yeah, 2 hours, that was a quickie. It's a 2 hour quickie.
Marathon sex.
Oh shit.
And all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely more sensual.
You don't like quickies and all that.
Nah.
You like to make love. I
like marathon sex.
Ooh.
Marathon sex. Holy shit. Niggas say like, you know what's crazy? Just look at his face. He looks serious too.
Period. That sound real fun. Try to see what that's about now, man. So, how did you feel when you heard Rap Freaks?
Rap Freaks?
And I was like, dude, let me put it on your face like them roaches.
First of all, I was mad at the Venos Noches though. I was like, have you ever seen me get put to sleep?
Oh, here we go.
Sometimes I be like a little tired.
Here we go.
Like,
so now we get to figure out How Diddy was slanging that dang-a-ling. Pause. Really, he wasn't doing shit. He was just whacking his shit off while it's happening. My thing is, I'm surprised Diddy ain't never catch a heart attack. You can't jack your dick off for like 20 hours straight. Like, that's crazy, bro. Bruv. Like, that's a different level of edging.
You must be talking about you.
Here we go. Here we
I'm
go.
calling you. I was like, like the roaches thing was a traumatic situation for me. And you was just laughing. And I was like, the Buenos Noches, though, I was like, you must be talking about you. you got to be talking about yourself. Because you ain't putting nothing to sleep over here, baby girl. We on Carisha, please. You better get to telling the truth.
It's like real.
Yo, you can tell Diddy's serious about this shit. Bitch, you know damn well you ain't put me to sleep once. We were up for 7 days and 7 nights, and you were getting fucked by every Opalaka nigga with goddamn gold grills. Like, stop fucking playing. You know exactly what went off in a freak off. I ain't fall asleep because I was whacking off to all them niggas. Wait, pause.
It's not but the truth, but I be tired. I work a lot, so I'm a hard working woman. So sometimes I be like a little tired. Do you go Buenos Noches? Like, are you getting put to sleep? Ever?
Have you ever seen me get put to sleep?
That's a different story for a different time. So you ready to get in the smoke?
Yeah, let's get to the smoke.
What's up? You ready?
Yeah, let's smoke it up.
So when you woke up and we was trending, like, what's up? How you felt about that? What it was about?
I mean, it was messy. You know what I'm saying? It was messy, and I just, it was one of those days, and so had to polish things up, had to press the reset button, boom, and keep it moving. Because I'm not trying to get messy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to just live my life and have a good time and stay out the way, but do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Oh, okay, so you acting bad.
Acting all the way bad.
So what the fuck you got going on? What's your relationship status?
Oh, shit.
You Mr. Act Bad?
I'm single, I'm single, but I'm dating. I'm just taking my time with life.
All right. So what we is?
We date. We dating.
I don't know if I should shout my man out, but he just sent me the link. He just sent me the link. Shout out to my man. I think I can shout out my man Sam Sneak. That Ross is DJ right there. He a chat nigga. Like, that nigga will. There's a couple niggas that are chat niggas. Like, 21 Savage is a chat nigga. He'll text me like, yo, dog, you really not gonna go live tonight? Like, 21 would text me that. That's a fact. 21 watch the stream heavy. My man Sam Sneak, he'll text me the same thing like, nigga, so you not gonna lie, bro? Bro, don't fuck the streak up, bro. Shout out to my guys. He sent me this link. He said, this what you looking for, Ak. Yo, everybody say Big W to Sam Sneak. Big W to Sam Sneak. Big W to Sam Sneak. He's even called me at times when I'm muted. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big W to Sam Sneak. That's my guy. Oh, it was I don't know if that Instagram clip exists anymore. Yeah, it doesn't exist. He says he don't go to sleep. I thought I was gonna make him tap out. Here we go. We'll find it. Pause. Oh, I think this is what it is. Right here. Thank you.
So how many rounds you be going?
Nigga said how many rounds?
So how many rounds you be going? The people don't.
You know though.
I know, but the people don't.
Okay, so
I'm
what's the
asking for the people.
He said, I know, but the people don't.
I know, but the people don't.
Okay.
Yo, by the way, Diddy, this is why I said you fucked up your old situation. Yo, you needed a submissive, non-black chick, non-Miami-Dade County chick to run them freak offs with. This chick, she talked back too quickly. Like, you don't need, like, bruv, you knew this shit was gonna crash and burn. Like, you see how quick they're kind of getting at each other type shit?
The people don't.
You know though.
I know, but the people don't.
Okay, so
I'm
what's the answer?
asking for the people.
So what's the answer?
What's the answer?
Baby, let me tell y'all something.
On which yacht?
This nigga don't go to sleep.
Wait, did she say on which yacht?
On which yacht?
Did she say on which yacht?
Let me tell y'all something.
On which yacht?
On which yacht?
This nigga don't go to sleep. I be like, God damn. I'm gonna tell y'all something. For real. I really thought that I was gonna like make him tap out. Like I really thought he was gonna be pronounced no chance. This nigga don't go to sleep. Like I be like, nigga go to sleep.
Yo, Diddy, you beat this case. You got to drop a sex pill, gang. Pause. You got to drop a sex pill, gang. You got to fuck Viagra and Cialis and shit. The honey pack hit, but nah. Whatever Diddy finna drop, be like, yo, you could fuck for at least 10 days straight. What? 10 days straight? Oh, hell, yo, chat, are you copping the Diddy dick pill? Pause. That sounds crazy. It do sound crazy. My bad. Pause. No gay shit. But the Diddy stamina pill, you stay firm in the box for days. Y'all not copping it? It's the marathon pill. It's gonna be a collab with Nipsey from the grave. The marathon continues. Holy, that pill? Oh my god. Oh my god. The marathon? All right. Somebody say I'm drunk. So y'all want to cop the marathon pill from Diddy? Okay. All right. That nigga sold y'all deli on that motherfucking Ciroc. Ciroc tastes like Kool-Aid, nigga, with liquor in it, nigga. Like that shit was just all sugar. But we drank it, and niggas was posing in the club. Y'all know y'all will take some shit if everybody's on that wave. The marathon sex pill by Diddy. The marathon pill? Somebody said that's Molly, bro. Like, that ain't no secret. What? Molly make you fuck for hours? Not hours, I mean days. Marathon sex. Holy.
What's the answer? What's the answer?
Baby, let me tell y'all something.
On which yacht?
This nigga don't go to sleep. I be like, God damn. I'm gonna tell y'all something. For real. I really thought that I was gonna like make him tap out. Like I really thought he was gonna be pronounced no chance. This nigga don't go to sleep. Like I be like, nigga go to sleep. You gotta be energized, you gotta be charged up like a Tesla.
When you going off the grid with me, you gotta go to sleep for a week.
Yeah, because it's definitely giving no sleep.
They described the freak-offs. Chat, we had no fucking idea. Okay, let's get back to the tweets. It said about Sean bragging about 48 hours. So I guess she says, so after this interview, let's try to figure out some time here, people. Let's try to figure out some time. Let's try to figure out some time here. So we'll know how recent this was. Sorry, here we go. So it looks like it was in 2023.
So how many rounds you be going?
Hold on. It's in 2023. We don't know what. Oh my God. Can I just copy and paste? What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Yeah. It looks like it's 2023. So it looks like, all right, to center this back around what we're hearing in court, Daphne, who knows, by the way, Diddy's not lying. You know niggas got a couple different games. Yo, nah, you the only bitch I'm talking to. Or be like, I got bitches. Or, shorty, I don't think you want me to tell you because you ain't going to like what I'm going to say. It appears that she knows Diddy got other chicks. What she's agreed to, she'll get freaked off. $10,000 a month. That was her thing. She said, give me 10 bands a month. Give me 10 bands a month. And I get it. Go fuck all these other girls. I'm cool. 10 bands. I told you. We did the math. That's $333 a day. And she was getting freaked off all the time. So $333 a day. And this is what I keep telling people. Price of pussy is cheap out here. If this beautiful specimen, holy, what's her name? Daphne Joy. Daphne Joy. Hold on. Daphne Joy. if she was getting donkey fucked by hordes of men nightly for $333 a day, y'all other bitches better drop y'all prices. Some of y'all should be doing a 99 special, 99-cent special. Maybe I should do $1.99. Maybe charge OnlyFans prices. Because she was getting ran through. All she required from Diddy was $10,000 a month. And she was everywhere fucking whoever. Just remember that. Okay, there's a stock market for pussy too. Got you. So now, she's still a little jealous because she's a woman. So she says to Diddy, why you want them videos right now? Diddy says, she said, you trying to get your dick hard for another bitch? Diddy says, no, I'm trying to get my dick hard for you. Looks like maybe a day or something passes, and Diddy says, oh no, she hit Diddy and she says, I ain't coming to New York to come see you, nigga. You just want me for a hotel binge. They said, why'd you say that? She just seen the podcast. He tweaked out. She tweaked out. That's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I understand. I don't know how many people thought I was like, I'm like, I got a new girlfriend. They were like, yo, you posted a bitch. Like, it's over. I'm like, what are you talking about? Stop it, please. Just stop. Anyway, so Diddy went on the podcast. Shorty's like, yo, you embarrassing me. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Okay? When the podcast aired, a month after he said he would take me on that yacht trip. So what has Sean said he'd do with you on a yacht trip? Objection. Overruled. Jane says, he said after we had a 2-day hotel night, we'd go and do more on the yacht. So we never left. We had to recuperate. Give us the IVs like, holy. Diddy was wearing these bitches out. So they were like, oh, yeah, we're going on the yacht. We're going to Turks. We're going to this. By the time Diddy's done have a marathon fucking with them, they're like, yo, we need some bed rest. Diddy was putting these bitches on bed rest. Now, have it as you want. Some of y'all going to say they're down with it. Some of y'all going to say, wow, that's assault. That's what was happening. They were getting so much dicks that they said, fuck the trip. We need bed rest. We need some bed rest. I see why 50 Cent posted this. After a whole long session, we need some bed rest. We need bed rest. It's crazy. Holy. Okay. We had to recuperate. You ever heard somebody say they had to recuperate from sex? For multiple days? Yeah. We never left. We had to recuperate. But I saw on social media, Diddy took a girlfriend there. Holy. Can't stop, won't stop.
So Diddy's case or trial has finally started. They're picking out the jurors and stuff. Do you guys feel like Diddy will be freed, or you feel me, he's cooked? I've been reading a lot of comments. A lot of people have been saying that Diddy's cooked. You feel me? I don't even know how I necessarily feel about Diddy. Because, like, at first, everyone wanted him locked up. Then it's like, people kind of feel bad for him now. Because, I'm not going to lie, the stuff he did to Cassie is 100% wrong. What he did to Cassie is 1,000% wrong. And people would never agree with it. But, like, if you want to call it for what it is, Diddy was a freak. Okay, if people underage are involved, lock him up, throw him under the jail. But if people underage aren't involved, bro, Diddy is a freak, bro. Like his lawyer said, he's a swinger, bro. Like you feel me? He might want to watch his wife get piped out. He might, you don't know what did he want to watch. He wants to watch everything. He's a freaky man. He's a freak. That's why they're called freak offs. Get all the freaks together. What do you think's gonna happen? Baby oil with stuff in it that when it goes into your skin, you're paralyzed. Like, yes, that's what happens at the freak off. There's obviously two parties to a Diddy party. There's the party, and then there's the party. Have you ever been invited to the party before? Probably not. But hey, man, let me know how you guys feel about Diddy. Do you want him locked up or do you want him free? Do you feel bad for Diddy? Even if Diddy gets freed, I think his career is done. No one's ever gonna work with him again. No brand's gonna work with him. You feel me? He's still gonna make money off. He probably has real estate like tenants and stuff, and probably like investments that we don't know about. So it's probably still gonna make money, but he's not gonna be making the same money as before. Like he's probably definitely at a billionaire status now. But hey man, it's your boy Big Act News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.